I usually start every video with like, "What's up? My name is Randall. I'm an artist, creative director from Orlando, blah blah blah." I guess I just did. a few weeks ago, my fiance Jennifer was diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer. So pretty much everything I've had planned has kind of changed, and that's okay. I mean, that's life. That's the life we have in. Um, but she's diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer. Her treatment's going to be it's a very aggressive form of cancer, so they're treating it very aggressively and very substantially. We live in the Orlando area, we'll be traveling to Tampa. Um, the drive from Tampa to Orlando can be 2 hours, can be 5 hours, it can, who knows. There's a lot of hotel stays we're looking into. Um, yeah, and my focus of my time and energy needs to be with her. Cancer has become part of our schedule, whether we like it or not. That's where we are. It's our part of our life now. And my commitment to her and my commitment to myself creating, this creative dream that I have with Crescent Hollow and immersive experiences and all that, neither one of them are going to go away completely. There's no way. My goal is to make my art more of a physical world someone can walk into. It's about an experience. It's about the idea of seeing the power of imagination. That's the elevator pitch. I submitted artwork for like window displays in downtown Orlando. I'm creating a submission to something called Immerse Fest, which is in downtown Orlando. I'm building an immersive booth for Maker's Fair. I have another art show called Drunken Pumpkin coming up, and this happened in the middle of it. And I'm sad, I'm overwhelmed, and this is just the reality now. On top of all this, where I state my creativity is my superpower, my other superpower seems to be getting laid off. And that's part of being in the creative field. You're usually the first one to go. So yeah, like I'm dealing with a lot of like, I want a creative life that's hard. I don't have a stable income right now. We sent the kid off to college last week. So I'm going to be dealing with a lot. Deal with the house, deal with her appointments, dealing with trying to build a business, 2 dogs. I feel guilty when I'm working right now on Crescent Hollow. I feel guilty when I'm not working on it. Figuring out like travel, figuring out hotel stays. And my number one goal is to be there for her. That's my job now. Like everything else is kind of secondary, but like it can't be secondary to where it like goes on pause. Treatment isn't like a 2-week interruption. It's not like we're going to go there for a week. This is the rest of our life. She has chemo probably for like 6 months. She has a recovery time, and then she gets surgery, and then there's a recovery time, and then radiation, and there's a recovery time, and then there's reconstruction. It's a lot. And but I'm not quitting, but I'm also not holding myself to an upload schedule. This will not become a cancer channel. I think Jen, we've been talking about her possibly creating her own channel to like tell her story. That's something I think she's been talking about wanting to do. Even if it's just for like friends and family. We actually started a Facebook page where we update the Facebook page instead of like answering 5,000 text message and saying the same thing over and over and over again. Jen is severely ADHD. It's part of what makes her so great is her goofy ass personality, and like dealing with the same task over and over again drives her nuts. So it's easier to make like videos and posts and stuff like that and keeping those for people to see rather than like telling 6 people how my treatment went today and then 2 hours later telling more people how my treatment was today and all that. I don't have an inspirational lesson from this. Like, this sucks. We didn't expect this. We were sending the kid off to college, and then like we had some ideas of what to do, and now we're dealing with cancer. So that's where we are. I'm trying to take care of Jen, and in the middle of that, I'm building Crescent Hollow. And right now, I don't know what that looks like. Other than the things that I've already like set out to do, the things that I signed up for, the things I committed to, I don't know what that is. I could tell you this, the next couple of videos, that's what are going to be about. It's going to be me figuring out, you know, like the lessons that I've learned from. It's part of why I did the Air Force One video. It's like I created a giant roller coaster, and I mean, I didn't create the roller coaster. I was part of bringing a roller coaster to life, and I'm using those lessons to make Crescent Hollow come to life. I've worked at different companies and did different things in my life in my past, and I'm taking those lessons and building real stuff. I'm building my own IP, my own creative world, and making it real. And this is part of that story now. And the next few videos you see are going to be me juggling all of that. And one last thing, I've been thinking about doing this before this video. I was going to do it in the next video, but I need to start letting people know where they can go to see like Crescent Hollow, where they can support Crescent Hollow, where they can support the dream of, you know, of an artist. And that's randallpaints.com. Of stickers, prints, all that stuff there. And I don't want to be like, you're not supporting me during a difficult time. That's not what this is about. It's more like if you believe in what I'm trying to build and you want to help out, this is where you can go. And you're going to see that in the upcoming videos where it's going to be a little bit more fleshed out and better worded. And I'm going to be more like, subscribe. I don't tell people to subscribe. I always thought just like I'm putting these videos out, and it was more about me talking. There's something about like how I like talking about my experience and where I'm going with Crescent Hollow and like what I've done in the past. And it's all kind of cathartic for me to talk about, but I think I need to be a little bit more businessy on these things. A little bit more strategic, so that I'm asking you to subscribe. I'm telling you that there's a component where you can help out. There's an email list you can join, like stuff like that, where I'm going to start doing that. I've always felt like that was I always felt like that wasn't something I really wanted to do, but now I feel like it's important. It's important to add this to what I'm trying to do in the story right now. This is my job now, taking care of Jen, taking care of our life, and trying to build something real. I don't know, this was a hard video to make. I feel like I'm all over the place, but that's where we're at. You know, it's been a hard week. I think after like, we've been at the Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and just the last 2 days have been kind of rough. Today I woke up with the migraine. I could feel that migraine coming on since Tuesday, really. And I don't know. Lucky for Nerdtech, right? This is not an ad for Nerdtech either. Nerdtech, if you want us to sponsor me, like that's a good one. Like I need like a migraine pill to sponsor me. And if you're interested in you know, seeing this creative journey, hit the subscribe button, and we will get through this. Come hell or high water. Jen's tough. Jen will get through this. I know she will. Thank you guys for watching.